What are the signs that you're moving closer to the center of God's will? Yesterday, I talked about we answer the question, how far is too far when we're talking about sin? And really, the question shouldn't be that, but how can we move closer to the center of God's will? But how do we know exactly what that is? Well, Paul actually talks about this in Galatians chapter 5. He says that the fruits of the flesh are obvious. They are impurity, sexual immorality, idolatry, hatred, lies, jealousy, envy, debauchery, and a whole list of goes on and on and on. But then he says, but the fruits of the Spirit, meaning these are the things that as we follow Jesus, as we become more like him, as we get centered to God's will, we produce these characteristics, these traits in our lives. And so these fruits of the Spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And so if we are constantly moving closer and closer to God's will, if we know that we're on the right track, then these traits just come out of us naturally, because that's ultimately who God is in every single part. He exhibits all of those traits. And as we become more like him, we exhibit them as well.